Hello, my name is Brooks Crossover, and I'm an oil painter. Now, today I've decided to start a Patreon, and the reason I'm doing that is, besides the fact that I am unbelievably poor and live in Hollywood, I want you to also become an oil painter, or at least appreciate it. This is my life, okay? This is my entire life. A lot of people ask me, they say, Brooks, what's up with your crazy tattoos? Why does it say level 73 oil painter on your Instagram? What's your level up system? How do I be an oil painter? Why don't you post oil painting videos on YouTube and TikTok? All of these questions will be answered, not for you, but for people who are my patrons and who are willing to just spend a little bit of money to kind of understand the secrets of what makes me tick, how I do what I... There are children outside! Shut up!
Absolutely, so heartbreaking. Anytime you have a story like this, it is of course tragic, but to have children involved makes it so much worse.
Certainly, in his painting, he would gamble everything on the next brushstroke.
That's always going to be exciting to see somebody in that situation, and it's like watching somebody walking the tightrope to see if they succeed or fail.
Anyway, so for only $5, you will receive the Iron Crest. And now what the Iron Crest does is it gives you access to my video tutorial videos, which, discuss the basics of oil painting. It will also allow you to see my video diary, which I'm gonna start putting entries in that explain a little bit about me, and if you really love me, then you can watch them. Oh yeah, and you get to have access to my custom merch. My merch is the sexiest in the game, all right? Because get this, every single piece of merch that I'm selling to you guys has been worn by this guy right here. That's right. It's going to be washed, okay? So don't get too excited, but essentially consider it tie-dye for the avant-garde, if you will. They're all clothing that I've cut up, worn, and painted in. See all this paint on it? That's oil paint, baby. That's phthalo blue, that's alizarin crimson, that's cadmium red. This shit is real, and that can really be yours if, of course, you end up being one of my patrons. Bro, spending $5 on all these videos, it's such a good deal, but I have $10. I want to spend $10. Okay, fine, chill out. You can spend $10, because if you do, then you will receive, that's right, the Silver Crest. Now what the Silver Crest does is it officially makes you a student. You're gonna get added to the Level Up roster, and I'm not gonna go into too much detail about exactly what that is, but when you're a patron and you're joining the Level Up roster, just know that you're gonna be at the end of every single one of my videos, first of all. Second of all, I'm gonna follow you on my Painting with Brooks social media accounts, because you and me, we're gonna have some interaction. Now, I take teaching very, very seriously, and if you're actually serious about being an oil painter, then I'm serious about you being an oil painter too. Which brings me to the next tier. For $25 a month, if you're willing to spend that hard-earned cash, then you best believe that I'm willing to give you the time of day. So you'll get the Golden Crest. And now what the Golden Crest means is consider it the start of your apprenticeship. You will be apprenticing under me, and I'm gonna get annoying to you because when it comes to actually apprenticing under someone, this is something I take very, very seriously. I've had an apprenticeship. It's been happening since the days of Leonardo da Vinci. So, come on, this is an age-old profession that lasts even to this day. And what better way to do that than via FaceTime since, social distancing and shit. We're saving the world here, guys, aren't we, right? I'm gonna write that down. That's actually pretty good. So please, join me, Brooks Crossover, oil painter, on my quest to carving my name into the decadent walls of art history and helping you do the very same. I love you so much. Please help me not die of starvation.